Are you tired of trading time for money and you feel like your life is just slipping away from under you? What if I told you there is a way to get more time freedom and to have financial freedom in your life? Even if you're a beginner, we have a system that is built for beginners that is literally going to teach you how to build an automated system so that you can learn how to have time freedom, financial freedom, and finally get out of that struggle that you have been in for probably far too long. Just a few years ago, I was so anxious and depressed about my future. I had no idea what I was going to do to create a better future. I felt trapped in this cycle of working, but never getting ahead. I dreamed of more, but I just didn't know where to get started until I found something that helped me to rewrite my story. And finally, I see a different future for myself, my children, and my financial status. Now I'm building a life filled with confidence and financial freedom, and I have a supportive community to back me on that. I'm not alone. In fact, I'm never alone in this business, and that is why we have over 47,000 people who are so successful in this business, because it is a supportive community that's there to help you, inspire you, answer your questions, lift you up, and help you to get your system set up ASAP so that you can start making an income. Do you feel like you're stuck in a 9 to 5 and you never have time to spend with your family? Maybe you're a dad who misses out on baseball games, football games, soccer games that your kids are playing all the time. Maybe you're a mom who is working until 6 p.m. and you don't even have time to get dinner on the table. So you end up giving them just whatever's there. I know exactly where you are. That's where I was before I started this business. I was working 2 jobs and I truly was dreaming all the time about being able to have time freedom, being able to feed my kids healthy meals, and be able to live this life of time freedom where I could really do the things that I want to do. Because now that my kids are older and I'm actually an empty nester, I also wanted to be able to travel. So I started looking at this business when I was close to 50, and it was such a game changer in my life. Yes, I was a beginner. I had no tech experience. In fact, I hardly haven't had any followers on any social media platforms. We actually are going to teach you how to build up whatever social media platform you want to work from. It is a simple strategy, like I said, step by step, that's going to help you to build your system fast so you can start making passive income ASAP. Y'all, I'm not the only one who is in this business and seeing huge success. I want you to listen to my friend here who started this business, and literally in a few months, Melissa started making more in months than she did in an entire year of teaching.
So excited when I came into this, and all the help and the mentorship and the love and care, like, and the kindness from everybody, that was the best part. Like, I was like, if I have this, I'm going to share it with everybody because they're going to love this. When they get into this community, they're going to see the love, the care, the help, the mentorship, all of that. So, and so this is the thing. And I was telling you, I could get emotional talking about this, but we were in such tough times, 4 months ago. Like, I was literally crying myself to sleep. That's my story all the time. Like, I was literally crying myself to sleep because I not only am I a mom and I have 2 teenage daughters, I breathe for my kids. Like, I do everything for them. And so, and working 9 to 5, being able to be at everything that they have, it's hard. And my husband works long hours. And so when this happened, when I found this, I was like, I need something to replace my full-time job. And so I'm tired of this. I want to be able to bring my husband home as well from working because it's tearing him down. I mean, the pains he gets from working in construction and everything. I'm like, I just want to bring him home. This has tripled my annual income, like what I make in a year as an educator, like triple. in 4 months. That's like literally, I like this last month was like a little bit more than what I made in a year as a teacher.
So, I want to explain a little bit of how we're doing this. We have an automated system. So, when you have an automated system, it means it's working 24/7 around the clock. Of course, we're not going to work 24/7, right? I mean, we work maybe, I probably can give about 4 or 5 good hours in. By 2 and 3 p.m., I'm exhausted. I'm ready to do my own thing, maybe go for a walk, and I'm pretty much done for the day. But my automations are working 24/7. This is why in the middle of the night, I will make $900 in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping. And I will wake up to $900 in my account, $600, $300, $100. These are our programs that we have and we promote that have helped us to see this huge success. And when you invest in them, this is the best part. When you invest in them, they're yours. We have master resale rights to these programs that you don't even have to create, but you're going to own them and you're going to be able to sell them for 100% profit. So if you've ever heard of like an MLM or network marketing, when you sell a product in an MLM, you don't get to keep 100%. You usually have to give 80% of that to someone else. So imagine working all day long, selling a product and having to give away 80% of that income. Guys, this is why master resale rights is so important and why it's so popular now, because it's easier to come by to make that huge income. This is why when someone invests in the $900 product, they're going to be able to make $900 over and over and over again. Imagine making $3,300 in one day. That's only 4 sales of your $900 Legacy Builder program. I've done it quite a few times, and I know if I can do this, you can too. Because I am a regular person, a regular woman, mom, and I get overwhelmed just as easily as anybody else. But I just followed the process, because if you have a process and a strategy that works, you do it and you keep doing it over and over again. And that's why we're so successful. So I just want to show you one more person here. This is Amy.
70 hours a week. I needed something that I didn't have to invest a lot of time in. So the 2-hour workday really worked for me and what I had going on at the time. So here we are. That was 10 weeks ago. And I sent in my personal information so they would build the website for me. They built the website. I got it back in 12 hours. Few short days after that, I earned that money back, my initial investment. And fast forward 5 weeks, I was still working 70 hours a week. And on that 5th week, I said, I've earned enough that I can quit my part-time job. So yes. Oh my gosh, such a relief. So 5 weeks in, I quit my part-time. And then I really ramped up. I was able to give more time and more energy to the program. And that's exactly what I did. And I just seen it coming and more and more and more. And that's when I said, you know what? I'm going to get rid of my full-time, and then I moved my 3 years to 1 year. By the time my daughter graduated high school, that was going to be the time that I quit my full-time salary position. But I was earning so quickly that I thought, why not? Why? So I moved it down to 6 months, and then I went down to 3 months. Guys, I did it in 8 weeks. 8 weeks. See, at that point, I had earned quite a bit at that point, and I said enough. And it was like an elephant had been lifted off of my chest, and I put in my resignation.
I understand that starting something new can be overwhelming. It can be very scary. But I can promise you that what is also nice about this is that you have the support. You even have me at your fingertips. I'm going to give you my email, my phone number, all of my social media accounts, so you can get in touch with me anytime. I have a Q&A, a weekly Q&A to answer questions for any of my people who come in with me. So if you've never taken a risk on yourself and invested in yourself, I can promise you that this is the best business to do that with. If you are a beginner, this one is gonna literally walk you through it, and I am literally there with you the whole time. So I'd love for you to go check out the link in the description below. That link, if you click on it or copy and paste it into your browser, you'll see a page like this to put your email in. When you put your email in, you're gonna get an email from me that's gonna give you your six-figure blueprint. So look out for it. Look for in your spam folder. Look for it in your emails. I cannot wait for you to get this information so that you can check out what I've been doing and what's totally changed my life.